today from 1 Peter, the 5th chapter, 5th through the 8th verse. Then it's going to be the 2nd Timothy, the 3rd chapter, 1st through the 13th verse. But I'm only going to focus on verse 13, verse 1 in 2 Timothy. In 1 Peter, when you have it, say amen.
Amen.
Likewise, ye younger, submit yourself unto the elders.
Yes.
Yea, all of you be subject one to another.
That's right. Come on.
And be clothed with humility.
Yeah.
For God resists the proud.
That's right. Come on.
And give the grace to the humble.
Yes.
Verse 6 says, humble yourself,
Yeah.
therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. Casting all your cares upon him, for he careth for you. Verse 8 says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he can devour. In 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, I'm going to focus on the first verse only, but you can read through verse 13. It says, this now know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
That's right. Come on.
My thought today is in these times. In these times. I went from one topic to another, and then last night it went to in these times. I'm going to explain 1 Peter 5 through 8 briefly for you. Say Peter is talking to the church, especially the young people, the children of the church, to give honor, respect to the elders.
That's right.
To the leadership. Check your attitude.
All right.
Sometimes you may think one thing, but your facial expression, like Pastor said, can tell another thing. Say, check your attitude, because I know I used to have that bad habit, and I still kind of had it a little bit. tell the truth and shame the devil. My facial expression, when I took up sign language, my instructor said, your facial expression is excellent. Now your hand workers need a little work on it. That no one is not too good to serve. No one in the church, like he said, we are one body but many members.
There you go.
And no one is too good to serve. No one. Jesus Christ served us. So we're no better. We're beneath him. So why do you think you're all high and mighty that you can't serve?
All right.
Say.
Come on now.
Then it says, give all your despairs, your suffering, your discouragement, your letdowns, your sickness on the Lord. And trust him, knowing that he's in control. Understanding that outside evil force that comes up against you demands that coming against the Christians are the demons, the devil, his adversary. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And his first goal is the church.
All right.
His first goal is the church. Because he knows if he can get the church, he got everybody else. It says, stay alert, watchful. For the devil is out to destroy the Christians. He's out to destroy you. He don't care how old you are. He don't care how young you are. He's out to crush you, to destroy you. In 2 Timothy, the verse 1 through 3rd chapter 1 through 13 says, when speaking of perilous times, it's not speaking of the clocks. The calendar. I have a little illustration. I'm trying to get my help. She talking. Okay, I need you all to come up, stand in front of me. Just stand across here. Hold up what I'm. Okay, you have the clock. Turn around and face them for me, baby. Okay. When we say in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, let me slow it down. He's not talking about, when you say perilous time, he's not talking about the clock, the watches, and the calendars.
Right.
He's talking about the savage nature of the demons possessed men.
Right.
The demon things that's in us. See, that's
Right.
what time we living in. The church is faced with these dangerous moments before Jesus come back.
All right, now,
I thought about when somebody asked me the other day, say, what time is it?
Mm-hmm.
What the first? Oh, I don't have on a watch. That's my first reaction. Because we're so used to looking at our wrist.
Right. Right.
Now we look at the cell phone.
Yeah.
We had, at one time, we had a regular clock. With the face, a big clock. We've always had this. Then we went to the regular clock with these two with your face and you see the numbers.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Tell the numbers.
Exactly.
Then we went to the digital clock.
Yeah.
The digital clock don't have a battery, so you got to see it working. But we went to the digital clock. Then we had the calendar. And that's the seasonal time.
Yeah.
Fall, winter, spring, and
Right,
summer.
right.
Oh, they say winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah.
So these things we had, this is dealing with time.
Yeah.
Time, all kind of time. But this is not the time that he's talking about. Okay, thank you all. Y'all can sit down. Then he took me to parents. Remember way back, some of you may not remember this and say, but way back then, when the TVs were black and white.
Yeah.
And at 10 o'clock, the news people would say, parents, it's 10 o'clock. Where are your children? They don't ask that no more. And then at 2 hours later, at 12 o'clock, you hear the national anthem. Dun, 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 dun. And then all of a sudden, the TV went off. Now they're on 24/7. It's a difference in the time that we're living in. There's a difference in that time that we're living in. We use time in so many forms, so many ways. Time to take your medicine. Time to go to school. Time to get up and go to work. Or get ready for work. Like Pastor said, sometimes you don't even want to go.
Right.
It's time for the seasonal change.
Yeah, it is.
But the Bible tells us at one point you're not going to be able to tell one season from another one. Because the time is changing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought about that and he brought this to my memory. I love looking at television. Everybody know that. And I saw this commercial where the mother said, son, it's time to go do your chores. He said, but the Lord told me it's time to go play. She said, what did you tell me? He said, the Lord said it's time for me to go play. We don't have to teach the kids to lie. But I come by to let you know, in these times, it's time to come about a change.
That's it. All right. Yeah.
It's time to make a change.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip around here. I remember a time that it was safe for our children to go out and play
Right.
in the front yard.
Yeah.
It was safe for us to ride down the street and not afraid to look in the car next to us. It was safe for us to blow our horns, but now people are afraid to blow your horn. It was safe to correct a child when they do wrong. But nowadays, if you correct a child, you may get cursed out by the parent or even the child. So times has made a change. I remember when we would take naps on the floor with the door open to let the cool breeze come in. While the windows up. I remember my uncle slept outside in a lawn chair under the tree.
Oh, yes.
You can't do that now.
Come on.
The time in these times is different. It's more perilous time. It's more dangerous time.
That's right.
I remember a time that the children didn't have to worry about getting kidnapped.
That's right. That's right. That's
They
right.
didn't have to worry about sex trafficking.
Come on, come on.
They didn't have to worry about molestation. And if they did, we didn't know about it.
Right.
But it's so open now.
Yeah.
They see everything now.
Yeah.
They hear everything now.
Right.
They even try to mimic everything now. That's why you have to be careful who you leave your child with. You have to be careful what you do in front of your children.
That's right.
You have to be careful what you say in
Come
front
on,
of
come
your
on,
children.
come on.
Because they will repeat what they see here.
That's right.
I remember that he told me in my spirit, he says, it's time to stop walking in darkness.
Yeah.
How many have walked around with shades on?
All right.
And then night came and you still had your shades on. And you wondering what's wrong. Why it's so dark? Well, that's the way your life is. When you're walking around in darkness,
Come on.
it's just like walking around with shades on. You can't fully see what's going on around you.
No.
There's something going on that you're gonna miss.
Come on, preach.
I went fishing one day with my brother, and we started out in daylight. I had my shades on. Then about 12 o'clock midnight, I still had my shades on. And I was wondering why people was walking by looking at me. But I didn't realize I had gotten so used to having on shades that I didn't realize that I had them on. So all the things that was going on around me affected me. I became part of it. Just like when you're walking in darkness, you become part of that sin. They say if you hang around the wrong cloud too long, you're going to start cussing like it. You're going to start walking like it. You're going to start acting like it. Just like a drug addict, once he's clean, he can't go back and hang with the other drug addicts. Because eventually that taste's going to come up. So when your shades is on and your darkness is in your life, you're going to act like that.
All right.
Like you said, you can come to church and put on all this front,
Come on.
but you still got on your shades. So nothing has changed. I just can't see that shade.
Come on.
But when you go and turn your life to God, he said, take off your shades and step into his marvelous light. And you can see the enemy when he come at you. He will give you discernment
Come on.
to see him before he get to you. He will give you discernment what your children are doing.
Yes, it will.
He will let you know, and they be wondering, they must have eyes in the back of their head. The eyes is Jesus. I come by to tell you. The eyes is Jesus. He will walk with you. He will talk with you. He will tell you that you are his own. I'm straying away from what I have now. But that's okay. We live in what man calls daylight saving time.
All right. Come on, man.
But I come by to tell you it's corrupt time.
All right.
We have people here on this earth in 2 Timothy telling us from 2 to 7 that they are unloving,
Come on.
unforgiving,
Yeah.
unthankful, disobedient to parents. Hard, headstrong. I had a friend tell me the other day, one of my problems is I'm headstrong. My daddy told me years ago when I was young, don't be too proud.
There you go.
We lovers of self.
That's it.
We see these things and more. Sex trafficking, children kidnapping, men lovers of men. That don't mean it's not women women lovers of women.
Come on now, come on. There you go. There you go.
They talk about both.
There you go.
Because if you take away the woe, you still got men.
That's right. Yeah.
So he's talking about both.
That's right. That's right.
But Galatians 6 and 7 say, be not deceived.
That's it.
God is not mocked.
Come on.
There you go.
But whatsoever a man soweth,
That shall he reap.
that shall he also reap.
There you
So
go.
that means God don't sleep.
No.
That's right.
He sees all,
Come on, come on.
Yeah,
come
he hears all,
on.
and he knows all.
Yeah, that's it.
He knows it before you even think it. In these times, Ephesians 6:11 say, put on the what? Whole armor of God.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 17 say, pray without
Season.
All right. Luke 21 and 36 say, but stay awake at all times. Pray in all ways. Galatians say, let us not be weary
And well doing.
in well doing.
Yeah.
For in due season
You shall reap.
you shall weep.
If
You
you
weep
faint
what?
not.
Faint not.
That's it. That's it.
Then I thought about it. It took me to where Jesus, I think we've heard this, went to the a place called Gethsemane.
Yeah.
And he took his disciples with him.
Mm-hmm.
And when he got to the place called Gethsemane, he told them to stay here for a minute
Yeah.
and watch
And pray. Yeah.
and pray.
Uh-huh.
He said, but I'm going to take 3 of you all with me.
Yeah.
That was Peter, John, and James.
Yeah.
They went a little further on down the road, and he said, watch and pray just for a little while.
Come on, come on.
He said, I feel weary in my soul.
Come on, come on.
My spirit is weighed down because I know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
He said, so all I need you to do is watch and pray just for a little while.
Yeah.
So the Bible tells us Jesus went on and went and prayed.
Yeah.
He prayed for an hour.
Yeah.
Hour's not long.
No.
But sometimes, oh, that flesh. Have you ever been up and you're tired and sleepy and you start,
Right.
and it's embarrassing if you're in public.
Hello, somebody.
You're in public and that head gets a nod and you look around and see who's walking like it's embarrassing. But anyway, when he came back, he saw John, Peter, and James sleep. He said, you all asleep?
Yeah.
And you could not stay awake for
Come on.
1 hour?
Come on,
come on.
That's all I asked of you.
Yeah.
1 hour.
He said, 1 hour. He said, but what you couldn't watch 1 hour with me, then these things happen. He said, the body is weak. He said, watch and pray, lest you enter into what? Temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. The body, the flesh is weak.
That's right.
Man is weak.
There you go.
He went back 2 more times. And each time he came back, there was what?
Sleep.
That's it.
Now in these times, we have to stay awake.
There you go. There you go.
It's not saying physically
Right.
stay awake,
All right.
but be watchful.
Spiritually.
Be awake
Spiritually.
spiritually.
There you go.
So
There
you
you
can
go.
see what's going on around you.
Come on, come on, come on.
Christ said, I paid it all.
There you go.
I took on all the things that was out there. I came for your sin.
Come on.
Now all I ask that you do the same in reverence of me.
Come on.
Yes. Yes.
Why? Excuse me. Why can't we do that for him?
That's right.
We need to learn how to watch
Yeah. Yes, we do.
and pray.
There you go.
Yeah.
I learned a long time ago it didn't have to be a long prayer.
There you come on, come on.
It did not have to be a long
There you
prayer.
go. There you
The
go.
shortest prayer I ever prayed was saying Jesus.
Right. Jesus.
In a line of danger, I said Jesus. And he put his loving arms around me.
Yeah.
When the adversary tried to take me out,
Yeah.
I said Jesus.
Jesus.
And he kept me from all hurt, harm, and danger. It doesn't have to be something that a remembrance prayer. Those kind of prayers are not good anyway. Because they're fake prayers.
Yeah.
I can repeat it over and over and over again. in heaven. But then sometimes we got to step away and get more personal to our Father. Because we don't have to go through the pastor no more. We don't have to go to the priest no more. We can go to Jesus for ourselves. I'm so glad we have that kind of relationship that I can call on his holy name and he will walk with me. He will talk with me. And he will hold me in his arms. When I got home yesterday was the most recent thing I seen. 10 minutes after I pulled in my driveway, pulled out, and I heard something go. I looked around, there was a wreck right next door where my neighbor was pulling into their driveway. And somebody came and hit them from behind. Lord, I said it could have been me. I said, thank you. You kept me. Thank you. You protected me. Thank you. You watched over me. Because the enemy is out to kill me. He had a gun to my head years ago. But Jesus said, don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. And I'm still here. I'm still here. The Lord have you still here. So we need to learn how to watch, fight and pray. Watch and keep our children safe. Watch and take the Lord with you everywhere you go. Ask him to be in the car with you. Riding with you. Taking control of the steering wheel. I think about a song that don't let the devil ride. Don't let him guide. Because if he do, he will surely destroy you. Turn it over to Jesus. In these times, we need to take the shades off and walk into that marvelous light. That light is Jesus. The one who went to Calvary cross for us. That light is Jesus. The one that went into a borrowed tomb. That light is Jesus. The one that got up on the third day. The light is Jesus. That's still sitting up there on the right hand of God saying, Father, I've paid it all. That light is Jesus. In these times, we need who? Jesus. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and join our online Christian family. Tithes, offerings, and donations can be made via Cash App at $TVMBC or by mail at True Vine Missionary Baptist Church, 1407 Grove Street, Houston, Texas 77020. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.